Today is also the disappearance day of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. So we wanted to just have a little brief idea into who this incredible personality is. He's actually regarded to be incarnation of Srila Vyasdev in Chaitanya Leela. He appeared as the son of Narayani and Vaikuntanath Vipra in 1507, 4 years after Mahaprabhu took sannyas. Narayani is the niece of Srivas Thakur, one of the Panchatattva, and Narayani is Kalimbika in Krishna Lila, one of the nurses of Krishna. So this is a little idea of the Panchatattva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Dvaitacharya, Gadadhar, and Srivas Thakur. And correspondingly, who they are. Krishna is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, Nityananda is Balaram, Dvaitacharya is Mahavishnu, and actually combination of Sadashiva. And Gadadhar Pandit is incarnation of Radharani. And Srivas Thakur is the devotee incarnation, Narad Muni. And these three here are considered to be Vishnu Tattva, part of the absolute truth. She received, Narayani, immense mercy from Mahaprabhu when she lived in the house of Srivas Thakur as a small girl. She would always be blessed by with Mahaprabhu's remnants, the leftovers after he had eaten. And once on Mahaprabhu's instructions, she danced and called out to Krishna in ecstasy at the age of 4. Due to Vrindavan Das Thakur's father's untimely departure from this world while he was still in his mother's womb, Malini, the wife of Srivas Thakur brought Narayani Devi and Vrindavan Das Thakur to her father Vasudev Dutt's home in Mamgachi, where he was raised with great love and affection and cared for as a valuable jewel. Right. So Srivas Thakur was Dharampatni's Malini, and she brought Narayani Devi to their ashram. And that's why she was so close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would always be visiting Srivas Thakur's home. Mamgachi is in Modadrum Dweep, one of the 9 islands in Navadvip. Thereafter, at the tender age of 16, he took shelter. So Vrindavan Das Thakur took shelter of the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, and is said to be the last disciple accepted by Nityananda Prabhu. What a spiritual master. Once having set off from Navadvip to Puri, they were passing Denur. There, Ramahari Chakravarti served the devotees Prashadam happily. After serving Prashadam, Nityananda Prabhu asked his servitor, who at that time was Vrindavan Das Thakur, Vrindavan, where is my thing? His thing means after taking Prashad, Nityananda Prabhu would take Hartaki. It's a kind of fruit that is used as a mouth freshener or digestive. So Vrindavan Das Thakur immediately gave it to Nityananda Prabhu. And although Nityananda Prabhu was happy, he showed anger. Where did you get this from so quickly? So Vrindavan Das Thakur answers, Prabhu, yesterday morning you took Prashadam in Navadvip and a devotee gave it to me. I kept some of it for you because I knew you would ask for it. Oh, Nityananda said, this is the householder's mood. Keeping something for tomorrow is not good for a brahmachari. It is not good for you. Better stay here, make a family and preach here. By the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, Vrindavan Das Thakur stayed in that village to expand his preaching. Vrindavan Das Thakur stayed in Denur, installed deities of Nityananda Prabhu and Gauranga Prabhu, and he served there. So this is Gaur Nitai in the place called Denur, which is Vrindavan Das Thakur's place. From an early age, Vrindavan Das was recognized as a great writer, and in 1535, he wrote the Chaitanya Bhagavat, a biography of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Initially, the Chaitanya Bhagavat was named Chaitanya Mangal. However, the poet Lochan Das also wrote a work with that title. Therefore, the leading Vaishnavas in Vrindavan decided that Vrindavan Das Thakur's book would be known as Chaitanya Bhagavat, and Lochan Das this book would be remaining as Chaitanya Mangal. Vrindavan Das became so absorbed in the description of Nityananda Prabhu's Leela that he did not elaborately relate all of Mahaprabhu's activities, only summarizing them in abbreviated form. And that's why Krishna Das Kaviraj elaborated on these undescribed activities in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So there's 3 books. Chaitanya, there's more, but 3 main ones. Chaitanya Mangal, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So hopefully after we finish the Bhagavatam, we'll try to have a look at the Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is supposed to be the postgraduate study of devotional service. Let's hope we can do it. So this is a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela 8:82.
Chaitanya Lilate Vyasa Vrindavanadas Tanra Kripa Vina Anyena Haya Prakash. Translation: Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur is the authorized writer on the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Without his mercy, therefore, one cannot describe these pastimes.
This is Krishna Das Kaviraj is glorifying Vrindavan Das Thakur. Scholars have already written several biographical works on the life of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So there's the Chaitanya Charita, which is Murari Gupta. Mangal, we know, Dr. Chandas. Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur. Now, Vrindavan Das Thakur hadn't covered the later pastimes of Mahaprabhu, and so devotees requested Krishna Das Kaviraj to write these pastimes. Krishna Das Kaviraj, he was a disciple of Raghunath Das Goswami, a very confidential follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Raghunath Das Goswami heard and memorized all the activities of Mahaprabhu told to him by Swarup Damodar Goswami. Therefore, Krishna Das Kaviraj wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Prabhupada kindly translated Chaitanya Charitamrita from Bengali to English. And Krishna Das Kaviraj glorifies Vrindavan Das Thakur a lot. Vrindavan Das Thakur accompanied Janava Mata, wife of Nityananda, to Keturi Gaur Purnima festival. He also authored many bhajans, which I'm sure Karuna will be singing in due course of time. Vrindavan Das Thakur's disappearance day is Krishna Dasami of Vaishak, which is today, which is actually the 25th of April 2022. He lived for over 80 years. Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. So wonderful, wonderful soul. It's good to remember him and seek his blessings so that we can also follow in the footsteps of the great devotees and try to learn about the Lord, the devotees, the bhakti, the process of bhakti. Very important. Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai.